It's the hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate gives you the shits, bro.
It's basically fancy chocolate milk. So calm down, bro.
Well, it's called senses. If they tell me that I gotta go, then you know.
You and your senses. How many senses do you have?
You want me to jog my memory? The standard ones.
What?
The ones that we all have.
Okay.
I'm not some Martian from another planet.
Ah, fuck.
I'm very upset with you.
Why? Why?
You're gonna have to start with me, Sam, and everyone. You're doing the hardcore thing, and you can't deviate for 2 months.
Are you seeing the gut?
Yeah, I don't like it. You look like a giant turtle, and it made me upset. I don't like it. I worked way too hard for my son to be obese.
I've gone to a tighter hole on the belt.
No. That's because you're just putting the belt lower because your stomach's huge, bro. We're gonna fix this. You're starting tomorrow. No, but you can't deviate. Please don't lie to us. Just do it. So for you, okay, you're grinning like they don't believe me, but I can get fatter. But how is that gonna benefit you? How does it benefit you? It doesn't benefit you. I'm trying to help.
No, but even the shirt, like I put on a shirt in Vancouver, and I didn't have to stretch it out when I put it on. So I was like, oh, this is nice.
Listen, bro,
slowly.
The shirt you're wearing right now,
Slowly but surely.
you look like a fucking giant turtle, and I don't
Yeah,
like
when
it.
I'm sitting down, bro, because I'm fat still. But when I'm standing up, I look good.
Okay, but please do it with me. Do it with us. If you think you're not gonna lie,
So no sugar.
bro, it's everything. It's no sugar.
Okay, I could do.
Listen. You have to exercise every day, at least once a day. You have to read every day. You have to write every day. You have to do a lot.
Wow, dude, I
better
don't have time
yourself.
to focus on all that shit.
Shut the fuck up. You do have time to
No, I
focus.
don't actually.
Oh, but
you know
if
my
it's a bag of
situation.
Doritos, you have time.
No, you know my situation. I have to figure some stuff out.
No, now you have more time than ever to better
No,
yourself.
I understand, but I also
Trust me, this is the time to do it. This is the time.
Yeah,
This is your rocky moment. This is your winter arc.
you think so?
I'm telling you. Hey, Adam.
Yes.
How's the hair?
But hold on, let's get back to his senses, bro. Because
Hold on, Adam, you have 2 jobs.
Yes, I do.
3 jobs.
Let's not. What's the expression? Don't count your chickens until they're hatched. Let's just go with 2.
Don't
Until I
put
have
the
it-
carriage before the horse.
You can say it that way, but you know what I mean.
Don't try to eat your
Until
cake
I
if you
have
want
a
to have
third
it.
one, let's just stick to the convention of me having 2.
Okay.
I guess we're on the air now. aren't
Yeah, we are on the air.
Hello,
so the
everybody.
hello everybody. So the third job, is it sexual in nature?
No. We
Is it
spoke about it, and I'm just gonna get fans to remember there was one time when I said, "Well, it's inside a building," and then you asked me that question. I said, "Yes."
Oh, it's good
and I
that you
said it
gave
was-
such a detailed tip. That's inside
It's
the
at the
building.
bottom of the building. Okay, that's all I'm gonna
bottom
give
of the
away.
building. Yeah, I would have assumed it was inside of a tent, but
it's
who knows?
inside a building. That's hilarious.
You want to give him?
And no, it's not a brothel inside some dungeon.
I mean,
It's like
I mean,
some basement.
historically, if you want to give him a hint of where it is, historically, it could have been inside a teepee.
Oh yeah.
How good am I, right? It doesn't
I
take
would
much.
say, but 80% of jobs are inside a building.
Yeah.
Like even jobs that require
Okay.
you to be outside, at some
Well-
point they're inside as well. Like
There's
I
a
would say
job-
100% of jobs are inside, and then like some
Adam,
of them you have to go
Poseidon
outside.
and I are back from Vancouver, and we're very upset right now. They're trying to scan my hard drive. There's a problem with the footage. We cannot. It's like we saw the footage. We watched.
Yeah.
I watched the entire episode that we recorded. We recorded French Cast
Yeah.
and a Pantelis podcast, and for the life of me, we don't know where the fuck it went.
Before you left, you mean?
No, in Vancouver.
Oh, in Vancouver.
And they were bangers.
They were
dude.
banger Vancouver files, and they look nice. We used a new camera. It was my hotel room. It was very sexy. It was nice. So we're very upset.
I was gonna say you're pretty disappointed.
We're gonna take out our anger
On
by,
me.
by beating you senseless. What'd you do while we were away? Is the big question.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna
Did you hitch
answer
a
this-
ride?
I'm
Did you hitch a ride to
no,
Toronto?
No. I'm gonna answer the same way I answered last time. I am not. Since I repeated the same name last time, I'm not Joe Rogan. I'm not some guy where, hey, how's it going? How's it going? I'm not some high profile, high class person. You know.
You look just like Joe Rogan.
Honestly, you could have fooled me. Could have fooled me and everyone on this planet.
You know, you're like a Jay Rogan.
Yeah. You're like Jay Leno and Joe Rogan fused together.
I was wondering, since there's another actor with the same last name but it's spelled differently, Seth Rogen, do they know one another, or are they at least? I don't know if you ever, since you met Joe, did you ever tell him about Seth, or you know what I mean?
Fuck, that was so retarded. I can't. Like, I don't want to even take time to answer. That was so stupid. It hurt me.
That was wild.
That was wildly
So
insane.
hold on,
dog.
I have a question though. How did you develop this sentence in your brain?
So
I mean,
you get a thought, the thought hits your brain, and you develop it.
okay, so why didn't you develop that one?
Did you make it a point of yours when you met Joe Rogan to ask him,
If
are
he
you
knows
at all
Seth
acquainted
Rogen.
with Seth Rogen?
They're
Yeah.
Why
actually-
in
look,
the fuck would I ever ask that?
To tell you the truth, they're actually brothers.
I know it's very hard for me to believe you because the last name is
No,
spelled
but it's true.
differently.
They both love smoking weed.
One's American, the other's from Vancouver. How convenient.
Yeah, they were separated at birth.
Adam, did you know that we are 1 year away? It's been a year. There's an anniversary of when Israel got attacked by Hamas.
Yes, I
Wow.
saw it. I read about it. I saw
They're
it. I don't
showing that in
remember.
the news, and apparently in France, people were celebrating and they were setting cars on fire.
No
There
way.
was some shit going on in McGill here.
Yo, what's been happening? Yeah, what's been happening lately? I've been seeing all kinds of like crazy accidents.
Yeah, there has, dude. Did you hear while we were away there was that fire, Poseidon?
Yeah, what in Old Montreal? I think
So I don't know if it was in Old Montreal, but apparently there was a fire and
some guy just said they had video footage. I think I saw it. He just broke in and set a building on fire.
I heard
Yeah,
that,
well,
the,
here's
that
the-
the cops want to alert them. Yeah, I heard
well,
something
someone
about that.
died, dude. 2 people died, tourists from France.
Oh
a mom
my
and her
god!
kid.
Oh my god!
And apparently
I didn't even
the fire,
know that.
yeah, and the fire was started by street gangs because apparently 3 different street gangs are trying to extort these stores.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and
No.
yeah, and the stores are like, yo, we can't afford it, and then you can't afford. Imagine you're paying 3 gangs. How is that possible? And they fucking
kidding.
firebombed them.
Yeah, you got the provincial government, the federal government, and now you got the street gangs.
It's crazy.
That's insane, bro. Tax on tax on tax.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine that the people who had the chance to give the names to the cops didn't because they were too scared.
Give the names. What do you think? People walk in, they go, "This is my ID. I'm the one starting a fire."
No,
What are you, mental, bro?
names of
They dropped their
possible
passports like during
suspects.
9/11.
Well, why
Next-
would they have possible if they're gang members? What are you, yo, little CC came in here the other week. What are you talking about?
Okay, whoa. I thought witnesses that may have observed these
Look,
gangs.
not everyone commits crimes as goofy as you.
But yeah, let me ask you a question. Just be honest right now. What description? A tall
okay.
black man with a bandana came
Okay.
in here.
Let me clarify, please.
Hold on. What color bandana? It was red. Thank you for narrowing it down to our 8,000 blood gang members. What are you
just
talking
told
about?
me that in this building, people were expected to give money, which
To
is
street gangs.
which is extortion. Last time I checked,
Yes.
I was thinking that these people might want to give the names of these people to the police.
What, dude? You're not understanding.
I thought it's the people doing the extortion that also did the.
This
the
isn't the
fire.
1950s.
But
It's
what do you? But the people, what names? You show up, you get them.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Okay, maybe
Adam.
we should back up a little bit.
Okay, I have a
How do
question,
you
I have a
find
question,
yourself
I have a
in
question.
situation
You don't
that
know what
someone's
you're doing, and
extorting
you nearly extorted a woman. You, who,
Yeah.
and you look pretty unique.
I'm not a shop owner inside
But
a building.
You're not listening. You extorted her, so you'd be the gang member in this case. She'd be the shop owner. And they came and they hammered you in that sting. Remember that when you fellaced her?
And using that same logic, people should be under investigation by the cops.
Yeah, but
and the
look,
names should
what
be
I'm saying
Yeah,
is-
but not
you're-
everyone does it for $40.
Yeah, what I'm saying
We're
is
not talking
you're
about me.
such a dumbass that you almost got away with it. These guys who are not dumbasses are clearly going to get, and these are street gangs. You can't do anything to the woman. They can. So they didn't go to the police. They were trying to pay them. I guess they couldn't pay one of the gangs. So they firebombed the place.
Fuck.
Okay, I see.
And then there was a woman with her 17-year-old daughter. They were on vacation from Paris.
And they died.
And they died.
But how crazy is it? They can't
You want to
escape.
lift your seat or you just slouching too much?
I think I'm slouching. I'm a little bit tired.
There's my boy.
Listen, I'm just going to use the word weird. Okay?
I don't like him being taller than you on camera. It
was
makes you
one
look petite
gang-
and it bothers me.
Oh,
There
for
was
real?
one
Yeah.
gang that was involved in all this. Now you're telling me there's 3? Like, what the fuck?
I never told you there was one gang involved in this. I told you there was 3 from the
Yeah,
beginning.
and I find it.
It sounds like he knows what's up.
Adam, what's up?
How did you know? How did you know it was?
I didn't know anything. I'm okay. Let me
Suspicious.
talk. I got some very key information.
So wait, hold on.
I heard on
I don't know
the
anything.
cops
Poseidon,
want to
Poseidon,
tell the
Poseidon.
public.
I don't know anything. I got some key information.
I heard. This is not some he said, she said. I heard
But you know what's
clearly
crazy?
on
Is
the
this
news.
mother? Hold on. This mother and daughter, like they went on vacation to escape all the firebombing happening in France.
Yeah.
They
now
come
they
here,
get it
bro.
here.
They die from firebombing, bro. That's crazy.
The only way it would be more of a crazy coincidence is if it was also Arabs that set it on
Yeah,
fire.
exactly. But it was Old Montreal, so I don't think it was Arabs.
No, what gangs are in Old Montreal right now?
I don't know, but I know Arabs would have been more like East End, North, Moral Nord, around there. You know what I mean? This may be
Haitian, no.
no. Hell's Angels no longer operates as much in Montreal. They're more like outside, the town's outside.
The Italians, no.
Italians
No, the
don't-
WAPs wouldn't.
Italians don't really do shit like that anymore.
No, like it has to be something serious, and they don't really go extort a candy store and shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's beneath
Way
them.
below them, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that,
beneath. That was from the 1930s. They were doing that.
yeah, that's very. We're a gang. See, man, that's
Yeah, exactly. So they don't do stuff like that anymore. They got bigger fish to fry, as they say, and they're more businessmen now. Like we still call them like mobsters and
into
mafia,
drugs,
but
right?
no, not even. Like
yeah?
they actually got legitimate businesses now, and they're actually businessmen.
Adam. I may be soon the part owner of a cafe, so I want, but it's gonna be in Laval. So I'm gonna need you to find car wheels, so you could be going Laval and contributing business to my business, or I'll break your legs. That's how I run
The
my
other way
business.
around, eh? I thought you were going to say you better not extort my cafe. You're gonna-
I'm gonna extort the shit out of people to go to the cafe.
cafe
It
or
wouldn't it
the
be funny if a
extort
gang actually shows up and tries to extort me?
Yo,
Lock the door. Be like, all right, let's talk.
like in Bronx Tale.
I have got to watch that.
Let's go
movie.
back. We'll talk. I'll show
gotta
you.
watch
I'll
that
show you. We don't want to do this in front of the customers.
We got some nice fridges in the back. What was I gonna say? But I'm curious about how do you not know how many senses you have?
Sense of smell, sense of taste.
That's two.
That's two, yeah.
Your hearing is a sense, isn't it?
Oh, three.
Humor.
Let's not go that far. We're talking about the basic ones for now.
Sense.
caught me unprepared.
I got you. I got one for you. Sensuality.
Oh, sight and feeling.
Oh, okay.
So when you feel, when you touch something, you feel it. It feels hot. That's one of
Racism.
your senses. Racism. Well, you know, there's a theory that there's apparently 38 senses in total.
Oh, okay. You have a sense of pain, right?
But that falls into feeling.
Oh, I see.
So you feel pain. What you see, what you hear, what you smell.
Love hurts. You know that song?
I suppose, of course, when you have a bad, it happened to me, no joke. It happened that I had a dream of my late father in it, and then I wake up. That falls under feeling too.
Of course. That's just you being sad and missing
Yeah.
someone. Which you're allowed.
Do you miss your father?
Well, not as much as I used to. He's more in the background than in the foreground.
Like in the back of your mind.
It's called adaptation. That's another sense that people should be familiar with. You have to
You
adapt.
learn
He's not
to
coming
live with
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
you
not
never
coming back.
forget. You just learn to
Did
live
you
with it.
cry when he passed away?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not much of a crier, I gather.
Yeah.
Depends on the situation.
It's a very autistic trait.
Actually, my aunt, my father's sister, she passed away 20 years ago. She had cancer, and I remember seeing her when she was like, on her way out. She was in a, what are they called? She was in a her home was in the hospital. You know what I mean? Because she couldn't take care of herself. She was so sick. I don't know what
They
I don't know what
took
the name of
her
that-
home and put her in the hospital.
It's a weird deal.
How can I put it? Okay, people. I'm trying to express myself. Where do you put people that are too sick to be able to take care of themselves? Yes, it could be an old folks home, but no, she was in the hospital because
She
she
was
was
in
getting
hospice?
treatment. She was in a hospital
Yeah.
getting treatment. So she was a long-term patient in a hospital.
So how did they put her home in the hospital?
Well,
No,
I
she
think what
was-
he's trying to say is that her home was the hot, like
Thank
she
you.
lived there.
Thank you.
Oh, okay,
Thank you.
okay.
It's an interesting point, actually. Well, she had a younger son. He was living in her real apartment, but
Is he dead?
no.
What do you mean
It's my
was? He
cousin.
still exists.
No,
Are
at
you
the
close with him?
time,
But
Somewhat.
still now, it's her son, right?
of course,
How old is he?
39 or 40,
Younger than you.
5 years. Yeah,
You guys get along?
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
You
he
guys
was in
look
Czech
alike?
Republic. Somewhat.
You said that weirdly.
Wait, what did you ask him?
Do we
If they-
look
if you
alike?
get- yeah, if they get along and they look alike.
Oh, he looks like you.
You know what? I guess these are things I don't really think
Is
about.
he bald?
No,
Does he
Right.
have sex
but he's
with
my
men?
height. He's about my height.
Okay. You guys ever try to bridge together?
What does that mean?
Just you guys become a bridge.
Yeah.
What context of bridge?
A bridge of.
Just you,
Yeah.
you, him, and you make a bridge together.
No, we never done that.
Okay.
Why not?
You're not close enough?
Never crossed my mind.
You know what I've been seeing a lot of videos of on TikTok?
I wanted to ask Poseidon something.
Have you heard of these Cambodian dream wives or whatever? Or not Cambodian, but all that Thai. Have you seen that? So apparently, and this is, I'm not, look at me, Adam, I am not fucking around at all. I've seen this. I don't know if it's true. All I know is what I see in the videos. So I'm not making this up. This is what I see in the videos. A lot of Westerners, such as yourself, you're a Westerner?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of Westerners, such as yourself, are tired of the scams, of the women that don't call them back, of the dating life in the Western world, of the expense.
What does that have to do with Thailand?
I'm going to get there.
No problem.
I'm going to get there, lady boy. So then what happens is a lot of these people, they go to Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam.
Yeah.
And they
Southeast Asia.
find these women that are ready, willing, and able. They say that they're beautiful. Now, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I'm not going to hold them to that.
Certainly is.
They said they're beautiful and they're nice and they take care of their men and all they want to do is take care of you. And you don't even have to move them out here. You could even move over there. And your dollar's worth so much and they go to the beach every day and they just live in paradise. Now, I've been seeing this in my feed. It's trying to seduce me into going to meet my dream girl in one of those countries. Now, it's never going to happen because I do not like the third world.
You're married. How convenient.
Well, even if I wasn't, you're not understanding. It's the third world.
Yeah.
So it's never going to happen.
Different values.
I think the reason why these men get into the situation, I feel like you can't go into the dating world expecting something or really looking for something.
Now, the point I'm trying to make here is, Adam, I think I found the resolution we were looking for. I found a way to solve your problem.
If you're about to say you're going to send me over there, please don't.
I'm going to send you to Southeast Asia. You get your pick. Do you want Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, or Indonesia?
You forgot
Thailand.
Malaysia and you forgot China.
No, China's too expensive and they don't like you.
No, Thailand.
And I'm not sending you to Malaysia. I don't want you to get killed.
Bro, I wish I had a budget to bring him to Thailand and film everything.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it would be epic. It would be
Japan's too expensive.
It would be
That's way too expensive.
It would be Anthony Bourdain, but like retarded.
Anthony Bourdain.
I wanted to share a story with you guys on this
I got
same
gift cards.
matter. By the way, I met. So there's a bar I go to.
What was your question, by the way, to me earlier?
Oh, so we're talking about intra-family matters, okay?
Okay.
I have no
It's
clue.
called Trans Family Matters, just so you know.
Thank you. You've told me many times that you have an uncle who basically did a huge amount of financial damage because he gambled and then someone
that's his
he had
dad.
to sell. I thought you said it was your uncle.
Allegedly.
Fine, whoever he was, he's whatever family. I don't care if he's your
That
cousin.
was the best allegedly
your cousin
of the
seventh
intellectual
removed.
history.
This person,
Allegedly.
I was wondering, how can you be on good terms with the guy when he did so much damage?
I'm
to
not. I
your-
don't speak to him.
Okay, I just want to know. No
What
one
kind
in your
of fucking
does
question
anyone in
was
your
that?
family speak to him?
I don't know.
Okay, well, okay, fine. No, I guess my point is,
Yeah, what is the point?
how can you? First of all, okay, if you guys insist, all right, I may have done some few things that are more on the sinister side to my father's company, but you can't compare. The guy had to sell his properties. We're talking about 4 digits versus 6.
So you
You get my
finally
point?
admit it.
I didn't do anything serious.
78
I took
episodes
$1,000.
in. How much?
I took $1,000. Okay, wait. I was given $1,000 to give to my father's former worker. As you know, I was going to the Czech Republic, and I only gave him $100. Okay, so I took $900.
Yeah, we
okay?
went over this.
Yeah, you're a thief.
You're gonna compare $900 that I took, and believe me, there was a way that I was compensated. Okay, it was taken off my salary. I don't remember. You're gonna compare $900 that I took from a company to a guy who had to have your grandparents sell a property.
So that's why you brought it up. You Weasley cocksucking piece of shit.
You really are a Weasley cocksucking piece of shit.
Okay,
though.
first of all, you asshole, I guarantee you've done way more damage than just $900. Let's just get that out there.
Do you think my father's
you're
delusional by not firing me? If
and
what
you're
trying to
No,
unaware.
your father's
You're
just
unaware.
a weak. He had a weakness. His son, as many parents do.
Yes.
You're his kid, so he looked out for you, even though you were a perpetual fuck up. That's all that happened.
I'm gonna have to introduce you to my sister because she will swear to you that your claim is false. Okay?
Hold
I
on. Your
took
sister's gonna say that you're
$1,000
not a
'cause
fuck up.
In my father's company, no. In other contexts, maybe, but not in my father's company. Okay. That's right, deviate. I was trying to ask you, how do you gauge the amount of anger that you allegedly have for him based on what he did, to what I did, which is about 10 levels below? How can you...
Let me ask you. What's worse, if you steal $1 or $1,000?
Some people might claim it's equal. They're both bad. I claim...
But what
that's
is...
like saying you do an armed robbery or you steal a chocolate bar. You're going to go to jail for the same amount of time?
That's not what I
No.
fucking said.
Not what he said.
That's not what I
What's
said.
worse? Well, I'm expanding my answer.
Armed robbery
I'll
is
expand
definitely
your
worse
dick
than stealing chocolate
Yeah,
bar.
you go to jail for 5 years,
Let
you
me
don't
ask
go to
you,
jail if
now,
you
how
steal
you
it.
do that crime? Yeah, that there's variations to that as well. But we're talking about whether you steal a chocolate bar or $1,000 in groceries. What's worse?
Give me the context. Morally, legally.
What's worse for you?
Okay, most people don't give a shit if you steal a chocolate bar. Maybe you didn't eat in 3 days. Most people, okay?
Okay, what if you did eat in 3 days? You just wanted to steal a chocolate
Yeah.
bar?
Look, when it comes to stuff like that, it comes
Okay,
down. It comes
you
down to the
haven't done a
principle.
lot of- you haven't done a lot of damage.
Hey.
Let the man finish. This is chocolate-related crimes.
Yeah, so it's on principle. That's why.
Fine. Petty theft and heavy theft.
Yeah, obviously the higher you go in amount, the worse it gets. Yeah, because then you have to plan it more. Yes, but we're not talking about what you did to steal. We're talking about what you stole in general. That's why it's still illegal to steal just a chocolate bar, as it is 1,000 chocolate bars.
I got a very good notion.
No. Stop. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Because it comes down to principle. At the end of the day, you are stealing. You are committing something that is not good. You're taking something that required the sweat of other human beings, and you're taking advantage of it. Now, whether you were dying of starvation or whatever, that begs a different. It goes by case by case.
Casey.
That's why we have laws. So whether you did $1,000 of damage, $900 of damage when you lied saying you're gonna go to Czech Republic pay him, but you used it to travel, or
I didn't lie. Wasn't able to balance. I didn't realize that the trip would cost a lot more money. That's all. So again, that's another variable there that you're not aware of.
yeah, again, whether you run someone over by mistake or on purpose, you still ran them over.
In legal terms, there's a big difference.
No, it's not just
If
legal
you have
terms.
three
No,
witnesses that say that he.
no, it's not just legal terms.
boy.
It's real life. It's you still cause the same kind of harm.
Okay, let
Do
me
you
see if
understand
I
what
know
I
where
mean?
you're going with this. So you're saying me and this family member of yours are both bad news. You're not going to subdivide any further than that. Is that what you're saying? I'm wondering
No, I'm
where
not
you're
going to
going with
subdivide it
that.
further because you have the same behavioral patterns.
Oh, he got you there, kid.
Do you know how much? Listen, what can I say?
What one?
You know?
I don't remember if I said this on the air. I actually saved my father's life. This had nothing to do with his health.
Carry
He
on.
had-
This is funny.
And I'm being very serious, so please, no humor for the next few moments.
Okay.
You saved
familiar
his
with what
life
it
to make
mean-
him suffer longer.
Are you familiar with when you have internal bleeding? I don't know if it's there's a term. I'm not a doctor.
I
It's
get
called
it.
internal, it's called internal bleeding.
Yes, he had internal bleeding. Luckily, he called me. I took a taxi. I didn't have a car at the time to his home, and I rushed him to the hospital. If I hadn't answered that phone, he would have been unconscious or dead. So I technically saved his life. Okay, so
So wait, hold on, bro. You're such a scumbag.
You're a bit of a scumbag.
Wait,
hold on.
wait. I'll explain
Shut the
myself.
fuck up. So you're telling me because you were there for your father who needed it, that makes you a good person and it writes all. First of all, I hope you're there for somebody
My
that's
point
a loved
is,
one.
You want to look at a person's quote unquote rap
that is a
sheet.
good point.
I don't know if your uncle did something that okay, watch. If that's all your uncle did, and he's been bad news. I don't know the rest of the story, but when someone has that on their plate, it's very hard to neutralize.
But if I
that.
pull you from the street and keep you from getting run over, but then I punch you in the face repeatedly, it doesn't.
It starts becoming sexy.
It's still
Sexy. Just say it.
You know,
And
they're
I
not
think
gonna be
it's
like,
true.
hold on.
Yeah.
So let's say you save someone, they're like about to get hit by a bus, you drag them out of the street, but then like, you fucking idiot, you start pummeling them, bro, to the point where you hospitalize them. If they bring you to court, listen to me. Yeah, but I saved them from getting run over by a bus.
That would
Are
be
you gonna say
excessive.
that?
Okay, you know what?
Are you gonna say
You know
that?
what it is? You are looking at things in a different light than me. There's nothing more to
The
say.
light of logic.
I don't know. Listen, first of all, how long ago did that happen?
What
That
happened?
thing that you had to.
I have
sell
no
your
idea, and it's none of
properties.
my business.
Tell him,
Well,
Poseidon.
if you don't, how long has it been since you haven't talked to him?
I don't know.
Were you a little kid? Can you estimate?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I just thought I was going to add another piece of information.
We're listening.
When my father was sick, okay, I was not working for the guy again, and I helped. I visited him in the hospital. I hope that fans can understand
you
where
did
I'm going with
everything
this.
what a family member is
You're
supposed to
bringing
do.
to my attention that $900.
Poseidon's not wrong, by the way. Poseidon's the one making sense here.
Pantelis, you're bringing, or Poseidon brought to my attention, or anybody who wants to bring to my attention the facts. Here they are. A, you took $900, which was you misaccount. What's the
And that's
term?
not all that you did. by the way, but
$900 were
anyways.
misappropriated of the company's funds. Fine, I'll raise the white flag. You win.
Add a few zeros to that.
And I helped my father in other contexts. So when you add it all up, it kind of neutralizes, right? I'd like to hope that I'm more on
No,
the
it
plus
doesn't.
side.
I don't think it does.
What your uncle did is, if you don't talk to the guy, how come my father didn't not talk to me? Okay, how about that? You know,
It's different.
I ban you from my
was not
business.
First of all, I'm not his son, or he's not my son, so the bond isn't as strong there, and
He's
I
right.
don't have to put up with
Your
certain
bullshit.
things. Like I don't have to put up with certain of his behaviors if I don't want to. I could cut away from the person much more easier because it's not a direct bond. Your father is your father. You're a direct descendant of your father.
Mi papi.
It's like right there. Like you can't for your father. Well, first of all, what you're saying is so fucking selfish.
I would
and
love to
fucking,
hear what fans
and
have to say.
fucking retarded that you would
I don't think
say
you
that.
would though. They're pretty
Because what
electric
you're saying
families.
is like, why didn't my father just cut me off, bro?
You-
like, yeah, some fathers do that. It's tough, but you have to understand emotionally for a father, you're literally his grown-up
And-
sperm.
Let me please say something important. You guys really like to quote unquote rub it in, and there's a very good reason I'm using these words. I didn't take the money and go to the casino and lose it. It was misappropriated because I didn't know how much traveling costs.
But that doesn't change the fact that you misappropriated the
$900.
funds.
His company was worth $600,000 maybe.
How
and
much
you're
is it
gonna-
worth now?
It's been closed.
There
Okay.
you go. That's
And this
Interesting.
is 20 years ago.
That's what it
2021
took.
years
That's how
ago.
he started it.
And by the way, he started 2 more companies since that time. So
He's
I'm,
dead.
I'm sorry if I'm a little bit pissed off, but you're not looking at the situation.
I think the lesson
logically.
here for people to take home is don't bust a nut that'll bust you in the future.
Oh boy, it's true. His own sperm grew up
Yeah.
and killed him.
Think twice before busting a nut.
Anyways, I know this is a comedy show. I might as well talk until I'm blue in the face, but you know.
Well, no, dude, you're asking us, is it okay that I robbed my father? We're like, it's kind of uncool. And you're like, but you're not listening to me. I didn't go to the casino. I robbed him for
I
my
didn't rob
physical
him.
and mental
I just
pleasure.
didn't- I didn't know how much the cost of that trip was going to be. I ended up in Washington.
Why'd you even do all that? It's so
I have,
crazy.
I have a question.
Now, if it was
here's the thing. Hold on.
10,000,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because now you're saying stuff that makes me ask more questions. Because they gave you
Go ahead.
$1,000 to go pay this man, right?
Yes.
But during this time, you were on salary. And you worked for the company, you said. So why didn't you have a company credit card to travel? Why didn't you use your own funds to take
I
like a
didn't have
mini
a credit
vacation?
card at the time.
Okay, with good reason. His father knew. But why didn't you didn't have your own funds? If you were under salary and you were working for the company, where was your funds?
This was actually around the time that my father had to lay off some people.
Where
I worked
was
for
your
free.
funds?
I was working for free, by the way.
But
I
you
was-
just said you were under salary.
You did say that.
Okay. Late, and I will give everyone a clear explanation. I remember the year. I remember how things went down. A whole bunch of
Feels like
people
you
had
don't,
gotten
though.
laid off. And my father even said, I appreciate the fact that you're coming here, but you're not getting paid, okay?
And then you said, oh, I'm not getting paid, you motherfucker. Okay. Well, we'll see who's not getting paid.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
man,
he's like,
you
can
know?
can you give this $1,000 to this employee? I still owe him.
He's like, I'm going to
And a light bulb went off in his head. He's like, oh yeah, you want me to give it to this employee? You don't pay me, eh? You know what? So,
Yeah.
so that's how you showed appreciation for your father. Is that correct?
You know what? The more I talk, the more there's going to be so much of a divide between your opinion and mine. Let's stop this conversation.
That's
I'll
because
teach
you have a
better.
weird way of looking at things.
I'm a weasel.
That's like you know what you equate it to? Imagine like I stood up right now and I destroyed this studio. I
I didn't destroy the studio. It was like a weird internal move.
No. And like I destroy. Hold on. I destroy. I get angry. I destroy it. I break the screen. I break the cameras. I break the mics. I break the table. I break everything. But then I go outside and like I start vacuuming. And then I come and see you and I tell you, what, bro? I vacuumed. So what? I destroyed your studio.
That is pretty
I
accurate.
vacuumed the rest, bro.
You basically vacuumed your father to death.
Yeah, like just
You
because
sucked him to death.
Yeah.
Sucked him dry.
Just because you did one little good thing doesn't outweigh the bad things.
Speaking of
So
outweighing,
you know what you are not now. I feel like you're an expert on my family and what's gone on in the last 20 years.
No, it has nothing to do with
These
being
are
an
these
expert on your family.
isolated incidents.
I'm using common sense here.
Man.
I'm giving you concrete examples, and then when I give you a good example, you get mad at it.
you know what the problem is with common sense, Adam?
What?
It's not so common.
Believe it or not,
Now
it's not.
And I had a second issue and I totally forgot it. Oh well.
Oh well.
I think you have more than a second issue. I think you have a
issues.
you have a multitude of issues. That's part of your issue. You're like a lot of issues all wrapped up into one big issue. You're like the gift that keeps on issuing. All this to say, look, you are a piece of shit, but you just gotta own it in life. What do they say in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous? When you go, the first thing is acknowledging.
You have to
That
admit
you have
that
a
you have a problem.
You have
That you
to
have a
admit that you have a
problem.
problem.
You have to admit that you have a problem. So you have to admit that, look, for 45, 46 years of your life,
You were molested.
you
Okay.
were, whoa. You were a piece of shit. You have to admit it. That's how it starts. Like a few years ago, I admitted to myself that I'm a fucking insane lunatic. And ever since then,
Okay,
my life started going better, but now it's not going better. Now it's actually going bad, but whatever. That's besides the
It's
point.
actually not going bad. That's the funny thing. It's a bit of a. It's actually going good, but you don't see it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in a weird spot.
I see it. It's going good. You just don't see it.
Pantelis, I am dying to get you.
Because I'm in the sauce.
please-
That's why I'm lost in the sauce right now.
You say you're dying to get me
I'm
what?
dying
Naked?
to get me to give you an opinion which I'm hoping / expecting would be a reasonable one. Okay. Let's just say, okay, let's continue with the story about the armed robbery. If I had done in my life an armed robbery, okay, I should be ashamed of myself and I should want to go and bury myself under
Well,
this
it depends
table.
who you rob.
I mean, you did attempt an unarmed robbery.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm talking about an armed one, okay?
Regardless.
When you look at a person's rap sheet,
Now you made me
back to the
self-conscious.
legal context, okay?
I don't cut there anymore.
By the way,
good.
I don't know how, but I shoplifted a can. I shoplifted a 7-Up can when I was 8 years old, okay? I don't remember why or how.
Fucking
Okay? You guys
scumbag.
are going to put me in the fucking people
Adam,
of
Adam,
in
you're
the equivalent of
fired.
people
We
on
can't
death
have
row,
criminals
okay?
working here.
You got to stop this idea that, okay, you guys want to find it funny, that's fine, but I don't, okay? I'm trying to say
Fine,
that
what
I've done
funny? I don't know what you're
plenty
talking
of
about.
things that are moral. You want
But that's not how it works. You don't balance it out. You can't rape someone and then be like, yes, but I gave to
I
charity.
didn't rape anybody.
Well,
You're like those wealthy.
Grief.
You're like
That's a
those,
weird thing to yell
You're like
out,
those
but yeah.
wealthy. Wait, what did he yell out? I didn't hear.
yell it out again. Let him know.
What did you say?
I didn't rape anybody, okay? I didn't rob. I didn't do any armed robberies. I didn't do anything crazy. That's
that is.
creepy.
Hold on.
All I did.
We never. Why would you say that? Why would you say
You guys
that?
were so. You
Why
said
would
it
you say that?
yourself. You stole $1,000 worth of goods, and you steal $1.
No, we gotta go back. We gotta rewind. Why would you say that? Like now,
As a matter of principle.
no, but now suspicion has arisen. Like why? Just because, like you denied an example. That's what's interesting.
You know, guys, I think my only defense. Let's see if we can have the police give me a lie detector test on the air, and you realize I'll pass with flying colors.
Well, the detective's not going to understand. They're going to be like, he doesn't even understand what he's saying.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
music, but we
Sometimes-
need to change the subject.
Crimes with Adam. Welcome back to the Intellectuals. Adam's committed crimes. Poseidon
tell
and
you
I
what.
having on sleep.
let me
We
tell you-
didn't get to sleep.
Let
me tell you a
Air
recent story.
Canada
You
wanna
fucked
talk
us
about it or
over,
you
so
wanna-
we didn't get no sleep. Watch the Pantelis podcast. We will explain it all there. Adam is so stressed he lost the rest of his hair.
By the way, as much as a piece of shit Adam is, he does show appreciation to people and venues.
Yeah.
And
Yes, I
this
do.
is one way that he shows appreciation. Are you ready?
Oh, how does he do it?
Here.
Oh boy, it's happening.
We don't have time for a story that I want to share, do we?
After.
Okay,
After,
no
of course we do.
problem.
Who's going to
Calm down,
stop
bro,
you, Adam?
relax.
No problem.
But for now, Adam, it's time for this week's top 5.5 best ways to show appreciation at a movie theater. Very specific. Number 5, start booing. I mean, there are other ways of showing your appreciation, but what do you mean by this, Adam?
I had to come up with some quick set of ideas regarding.
So let's say you don't like the movie.
How you let your behavior. How does your behavior let other people get wind of the fact that you either do or don't like the movie? One or the other.
So let's say you don't like the movie, right?
give
And
an
these
example of a
actors, these
behavior.
actors that they pre-recorded their scenes and they're not actually there and they can't hear you. What you do is you start booing to show how much you appreciate them.
Exactly.
All right.
I've never done this, but hey, it's called.
That is an interesting way of living your life, sir. You do lead an alternative lifestyle. I'll give you that.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck to say to that.
Now, number 4, very similar. Start cheering.
Hey, you could do the opposite. Because once again, they'll probably hear it.
I mean, yeah, you are showing appreciation. You're cheering. You're appreciating how you're
There
feeling.
you go.
Number 3 would have to be fall asleep and snore. Are you you're showing your appreciation of how comfortable they're making you feel?
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're making you feel
And it's
safe.
not. You can have both sides. You can have appreciation and non-appreciation.
Yeah, though this list is about appreciation, but I hear you, kid. Number 2, now we're going into Adam and Poseidon territory. Number 2, violently fart. Are you appreciating the Mexican meal you had before you entered the theater?
And/or the popcorn.
Does popcorn make you fart?
He's the type of guy to like, fuck, I probably have to fart. And then he goes down the stairs, he's all the way at the top floor, and then he turns the corner and he's in the hallway. And
I didn't do anything.
and it echoes and he comes back. And everyone's just staring at him.
People are putting masks on all of a sudden.
And he's like, wow, that's natural.
What? I did a common courtesy. I stepped out.
You step right into a microphone. Number 1 is very aggressive. Throw popcorn everywhere. I don't believe this shows any appreciation for human decency.
It's called having imagination, right?
Oh, so you can't even defend that one. Okay. And the half,
Sorry, go ahead.
and the half, vomit. I feel like this is a personal slight against me, but okay.
There was a callback to
It was, right?
I think Poseidon changed one because I was also like, stay in the theater until the next version of the movie starts playing.
Yeah, but that was gay, so I wanted to put something a little more fun in there.
Well, we got through your shit list.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, at least you didn't talk about gambling this week
It's true, yeah, holy shit.
or scams.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to veer away from that.
Yeah, we're happy that you did. I'm sure the fans are as well.
No.
So what's this story you wanted to bring up?
Yeah.
Okay. First, I'll tell you the story, and then I'll ask a very important question, or I'll ask you to give your opinion on something. And it's serious, okay? I was telling you about a certain person who basically acted like he owned me. You know, he was like, he was very pushy. He wanted me to do something.
He was
regardless
hold on,
of what he wanted me to
hold
do.
on,
It's
hold
the
on.
principle.
He was very pushy. He wanted to do stuff you did not want to do. He was acting like he was a parental
He
figure.
used the
He
logic,
was
hey man,
dating
you want
your
to make
mom.
some money? No, none of that. He used the idea, you want to make some money? Well, let's fucking do something, you know?
Okay.
Anyways, I bumped
I mean,
into
you
him
do
at the
want to
grocery
make some
store.
money.
Did he offer you money for sexual favors?
No,
Are you sure?
I mean,
Positive.
you do want to make money.
positive.
Like
He
not,
was-
not even one time.
And I already told you what he did. I don't need to repeat myself.
He never flashed his dick.
No.
You're sure?
All right,
Yes.
Poseidon, drop it. Let him continue.
Sorry.
Now, I ran into this gentleman last Saturday night. You know what the guy says?
Hold on a second.
Hey, Adam.
How do you keep running into these people that you're trying to avoid?
I've only seen him twice in the last year, you know?
Where do you keep running into each other? I hope
Yeah,
it's your
you're-
apartment.
Near
This
my
is a
mother's
little-
place. I don't know if he hangs around there.
Is
I
it
guess
your
he
mom's
does.
place?
Near. I was entering them. I was at the grocery store. I just told you I was buying food.
Okay.
Is that where you had initially met him? Around
No,
there?
I met him in a bar. Long time ago?
Yeah.
In a bar.
You're asking-
Around your mother's place?
No, in Dorval.
Whoa, that's pretty far from your mom's place.
I don't know why. There's no need to make a link with him in my mom's place.
You're the one who made the link
I
with him.
met
and
him
your
in
mom.
Yeah.
Dorval. That's it. You know where he hung around.
Hold on.
Subsequently,
You said a bar in Dorval.
Yes.
Is it a bar near an Esso?
Yes.
You seedy cocksucking.
Oh my God,
I
The
don't
fact
like
that
it. I'm
you
never
know-
going to set foot in there ever again. But that's a whole.
Wow,
separate-
I like
you
that
would
Poseidon
go to
knows the
bars
bar.
like that? You would go to bars like that? What is wrong with you? No wonder you get into trouble
Wait,
all
so
the
you
time.
know, I love that Poseidon knows these seedy ass bars. It's a shit store. It's a shit thing, eh?
Yeah, 100%. Well, you see it from the outside. I've never stepped foot, but like I would go to the gas station there all the time. And then every time I'd pull in, you'd have these
yeah.
fucking drunks always about to hit your car. So you fucking honk and get mad, but they're fucking hammered, so they can't even hear you honking. But these, you could tell they're seedy ass bars. They got these old logos from the 1960s. They haven't updated. You know, the owner is 72.
He's very upset right now.
But why?
say
Hold
so.
on. I have a that's why you'd go to these bars. You'd gamble.
Okay. I already
The
embarrassed
more we-
myself.
the more
so
we
I-
slide
if you
into-
want me to re-embarrass myself, I told you this was at around the time
no,
when I was
we don't
looking
want
for
to. We don't
wives.
want to. We don't want to
embarrass
embarrass
yourself.
you.
Okay,
What we're
well,
saying is, I'm very impressed that
You
Poseidon.
need to understand my
Poseidon
reasoning.
knows what's up.
You need to understand my reasoning.
Okay, I'm listening.
Look,
You know what's crazy, bro?
I was
You've
looking for
you've
rides. you know, you're telling me, is that crazy? Remember? And I said I justified it because I was an Uber driver. I wasn't, and
I have a question for you.
yes.
He has a question for you.
Did you get Native Americans to blow you for
no,
rides?
no.
Why did you
Right.
say it like you did?
Yeah. Are
It
you
is
sure?
very interesting how we're deviating from the main
No.
subject. and
Hold
all
on.
that.
Hold on.
I
Pause,
mean, 'cause
pause,
this is
pause, bro.
interesting.
Because why would you go to that bar specifically? Because that bar is known to have a lot of Native Americans because of the
How am I
flights.
supposed to know that?
Because you're in it.
Because of the flights coming in. There's
It
always
was
a lot
the
of.
first time I'd ever been there. You know?
Is this man Native American?
No.
Wait, is there like Native American sexual stuff that happens there, Poseidon? That you're
Yeah, all
trying-
kinds, all the time.
Well,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because what happens is they're hammered and they land there when they come from because they can't drive in from where they're at, like really up north. So
It's
they
'cause it's too
fly
long of a
in.
drive.
So they just chill around Dorval and they get hammered. And they rent motels, they sleep everywhere. And they do, they get pimped out, some of them.
What the
You're
fuck?
giving me news
Yeah.
that's news to me.
It's like
New-
Alexis
that's new.
Neon, but very much more lighter. They're not as aggressive as that Alexis, because Alexis Neon had that problem.
Wait, you were in a native sex trade?
You keep asking me and I keep saying no.
Okay, just making sure.
I repeat, so everybody and his brother can listen to what I'm saying.
We're listening.
I was looking for rides. That's simple.
That made
okay?
it fucking creepy. Stop saying. Just don't say anything.
But yeah, when you,
know
say it
what?
like that, bro, you were looking for rides, bro. Like, come on,
And
man.
non-sexual, okay?
But why would you?
Listen, now another
But hold
key
on, hold
piece
on,
of
hold on, hold
information.
on.
There
Hold
were
on,
no
hold on, hold on.
taxis there. None. I don't
That's
know why. They were like, you know what I mean? This was like, what do they call it? Like taking candy from a baby.
And
you know?
where would you?
What? Wait, what?
It's an expression. It was so easy that there are no taxis. Do you want
And
to ride?
hold on, where would
Cool.
you bring said people? Would you actually get rides? Would you succeed in your venture?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Why was there so much hesitation on that? Why couldn't you just answer
Because
yes?
sometimes it was like, who are you? You know?
Yeah, that's how
I'm
they
only
should
gonna
always
take a
react.
taxi. So there you go.
No
There you go.
shit.
There you go.
Bro, okay, that never raised any red flags for you. Bro, even drunk idiots that
Native Americans.
don't know. No, I'm talking about that.
I just don't want you to
Regardless
use
if they are or
slurs.
if they're not. Yes.
You know, even drunk idiots at these seedy bars that you would go realized it was weird.
Okay, can I just say
It
something?
never raised any red flags,
Because I
any
feel like
bells.
you think we're fucking with you, Adam.
You're telling me something
look at me.
unusual. You're detecting.
No, we're not telling you. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It is not unusual. What you did is unusual. Look at me in the eyes. I'm telling you right now, unequivocally,
What does that mean unequivocally?
you going to bars, reaching out to drunk men, asking them for rides, is
Stop
fucking
emphasizing the word drunk. People who were there.
Okay, yes, at a
Okay,
bar
why
where
would?
everyone's
Hold
drunk.
on. You fucking.
Hold on.
This is why. This is why I want to beat the shit
Hold
out
on,
of you.
hold on. You show. I'll say this. You showing up at a bar after 2 a.m. to pick up random men who may or may not be inebriated is a very
Predatorial?
creepy, predatorial habit that you had.
Yes.
Whether I tell you or not, if someone else tells you, it's objectively very creepy.
And it's so creepy that even people who were inebriated were like, "Hey, yo,
This guy is creepy.
yeah." And these are people that are inebriated at these seedy bars, so they're going to be seedy people. So even seedy people found that suspicious and weird as
Even
fuck.
CD, what he's trying to say is even CD people don't want to see these nuts.
So listen,
Exactly.
what part of you win your argument do you not want me to? Do you not get? Fine. This was 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay, but finally
Just
you
during
said
COVID.
fine, but for the longest time you were like, no, it's not creepy. And we were
Yeah.
trying to tell you it's super fucking creepy.
You're okay. You have a point. You know what some people have told me? Why don't you have a sign on your car? It's creepy because I didn't go the whole 9 yards to present myself.
If you had a sign that you're picking up dudes at 2 a.m.,
I'm serious.
that'll make it even weirder.
Well, not to mention illegal, but anyway.
That would, all of this is illegal, but
hold on.
What would your sign say?
yeah. Hey, what would the
Hold
sign
on.
say?
What would your sign
That is
say?
a great question. What would the
I
sign
have
say?
a
Hold on.
friend who
Answer! What would
Answer
your
the
sign
this is
question.
wanted me to
Answer the
answer,
question.
and I'm
What
answering
would the
it to
sign
you
say?
because this guy recommended it. Put up a sign on your car that says driver. Professional, like put up a sign.
Professional.
Not made out of cardboard, but
I mean, the sign wouldn't be the worst idea.
He's working us. We're being worked.
He's working.
This is a work.
Till he finds us.
This
Is
is a
that why
work.
you wanted to leave the bar last time so quickly, the third floor? Because you're like, okay, they're not inebriated. They're not,
Yeah.
and they all have their own cars.
Yeah, this is a work. Someone's pulling a prank on us.
yeah.
Someone's pulling
Adam,
a
you
prank.
know I love you. However, you got to admit, you're a silly boy. You're a silly boy who does silly boy things.
So you don't see the lunacy in showing up at bars at 2:30 in the morning, and
I am
offering,
so happy COVID is over. Okay, things were very weird during COVID times. Okay, is that an excuse that's viable in your opinion?
Wait, you blaming? Hold on a second. You're blaming COVID for unprotected drunk gay sex? That's actually amazing.
man.
He's like, God, it's like, dude, are you gay? He's like, goddamn COVID.
Okay, guys,
Look, bro, I was done
can
with
we
the sickness,
please
bro.
treat the situation like men? Are you aware of the fact that you can go on Kijiji and there are people who are offering rights to Toronto, to Ottawa?
What else are they offering?
I don't care. I'm telling you stuff that I
Yeah.
wanted to know how are you going to react to what I'm about to tell you? Does that strike you as creepy? They take their private cars. A lot of Indian people do it, by the way. People from India. 6 people show up and they make fucking, I don't know, $200-$300.
So I will tell you something right now. Well, that would be a dumb business move if you make $200-$300 to go to Toronto and then come back because you're just wasting that money on gas. That's number one.
Okay, or more. You make a nice chunk.
If you make a nice chunk, I will tell you, do you not find it weird that for a man that was born in this country, whose father was very wealthy, had his own business, is trying to use the same scam as a new Sri Lankan man that came here that's not allowed to work? Do you not see the lunacy in your ways?
Okay, so this is a little bit like saying that 2 wrongs don't make a right. What they're doing is wrong, and what I'm.
I never said what they're doing is wrong. No one said that.
Well,
You're saying that.
Weird. Okay.
No, it's not. All right, again, how do I make this?
I'm pointing to something that I might be able to equate me to some guy who has a leg to stand on, okay? There are people who are putting ads on Kijiji. They're making a nice amount of money. Let's say it's $400. You charge, I don't know, $100 a passenger, you got 4, and your gas might be 2, let's say. And you're making 2 such rides at $200. From what I heard, they're making good money. $600 on a weekend plus your job? That's what I was referring to. Now, you're telling me you're doing things in the non-conventional way. How does that strike you?
What do you mean, how does it strike me? What's the difference? I don't understand.
Do they both... When you heard this story that I just presented to you,
Yes.
do you find it as weird? Just as weird as what I did?
You're
I
the
don't
type
care
of
if they're
person-
Sri Lankan
You're
or-
the type of person to be offered like a $50 burger, and then you'll be like, "No, McDonald's."
No, that's not it at all. I don't know.
No,
why
wait,
I
I don't
get
know.
to
I'm
it.
tired. Sorry, I was trying to. Make
I'm hoping that I can either you're telling me I have even less sense from the way I'm talking, or the guy does make some sense.
No, you have less
there
sense.
are other people that do
in
this.
in your logic,
Yes.
this is what you're saying. You're saying other people do it, therefore me doing this. Why is that weird?
Thank you.
Yeah, but that's stupid because that's the same thing as saying there's a public masturbator in Saint Laurent. Why can't I be a public masturbator at Carrefour? And then you're gonna tell me, Pantelis, listen, you go on Kijiji, you can find a public masturbator. What's the problem if I do it? They're both an issue.
Fine.
I have a
I
question
just
for
wanted
you.
to hear what your
But the
stance
excuse
was.
of the Sri Lankans makes sense. They just came here
Yeah.
from the third world. They're not allowed to work. They find whatever job they can. You speak English. You speak French. You're
Obviously.
50 years old, and you're out there jerking natives off. Yeah, it's fucking weird,
I
bro.
have a question. Have you ever publicly masturbated?
Oh, crying out loud! Of course not. That you can get arrested. No joke. I was at a Tim Hortons once, and I remember one. I think someone said they saw him do it in the. I don't remember, but one guy said, "Get the hell out of here before I call the police." I swear to you. So
About
Wait,
you?
About you?
and you know what's interesting? No.
Wait, what did you
know
tell him?
what's
The guy had to call the
interest-
cops.
I'm serious.
But was
Guy
he
is acting in a lewd manner? Get out of here before we.
He
have
was
to
in the
call-
bathroom.
I don't remember how exactly it happened, but there was a crowd of people that said, you better get the hell out of here before we call the cops. So, and I asked someone, what's going on?
Bro, just
3 or
all
4
this-
people sitting at a table. Can I please get
And
to...
you just assumed he was
Isn't
masturbating.
it interesting how we have this whole story going on
I
about
just
what
wanna
I was
understand, like,
doing?
So
and this guy that I bumped into,
a guy, they were threatening to kick you out of the bar?
We're talking about... Are we talking about the Tim Hortons story? I was sitting at a table along with 3 or 4 people. It was crowded. And they said... They were telling this guy, get out of here. You're disgusting before we call the cops.
Oh, they weren't talking to you?
No.
Okay, I misunderstood. That's why I was like, what the fuck? That's
And
not
then I
normal
asked
behavior.
that person, well, what's going on? The guy was masturbating in public. Something like that, okay? I just thought
I mean, something like that. He either was masturbating in public or he wasn't.
something disgusting that he was doing.
Do you remember when fuck, it was an epidemic. It was happening at the Concordia Library.
That was like
And then
11 years ago.
women had to complain. The police had to get them, and they weren't doing anything for the longest time. You remember that?
There was a guy who
and
was
then they had to make
masturbating.
news about it and shit.
There's a guy who was masturbating in the subway system, in the metro, while people were in school, and in the public library, the Concordia Library.
Yeah.
Well, you're saying it was disgusting, but you weren't there, bro. I was in a rut.
Well, only sick people do that. I'm hoping everybody can concede that.
Yeah, dude. Obviously, this dude's just jerking off. People are like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Can I please
In a
continue
library
this?
of all places,
Yeah,
where
no.
all you're seeing is
First of all,
fucking
that's-
nerds.
Yeah, that's so uncomfortable.
Bunch of fours.
Bunch of fours. See, I like how it rhymes.
Bunch
with
of chicks that can read.
I like how it rhymes with whores.
So, Pantelis.
But you know,
Yeah.
like I would be so nervous, like to publicly masturbate. Like I don't think I'd be able to come.
No, bro, it's too much trouble.
Like
You
that's insane.
finding your magnifying glass, doing all that. It's weird. Getting the CP off your hard drive.
May I please ask you using a very serious demeanor to answer my question?
Ask.
Okay. So this guy that I bumped into there,
Yeah?
who it took me fucking 3 years to get rid of,
Yeah?
I see him again. He's like, "Hi, Adam. How's it going?" Does that not make you raging, man?
How did he tell you?
No,
forgot-
hold on. Did he say how's it going or how's it hanging?
Hey, Adam. No, I said it was "Hey, Adam."
Did he say it how you just said it? Hey, Adam, how's it going? Did he say it like
did he
that?
say, hey, Adam, how's it going? Or, hey, Adam, how's it going? Or did he say,
I don't remember what.
hold
what
on,
tone of
hold
voice.
on, the tone changed everything. Listen, I'm going to give you 3 options. You tell me which is the closest. Look at me, Adam. I need you to go to your memory banks. Did he say, hey, Adam, how's it going?
Yes.
Stop. Did he say, hey, Adam, how's it going?
I don't.
Or did he say,
remember.
hey, Adam, how's it going? Those are 3 different tones.
I don't remember. I was so
Well, then you
enraged.
can't tell us a story because it takes.
Was it aggressive?
We don't. Yeah, we don't know
It
how
was
to
not
take
aggressive.
it. So it was more like, "Hey, Adam, how's it going?"
It was like a hey,
Yeah, somewhat.
or was it like a hey, Adam, how's it going?
Was it like a "Hey, going"?
Okay. Wow. I know
That's
this is a comedy show,
that's
but
very
you're stopping me
interesting.
from telling
It's
from
very-
telling
hold
you
on,
the
hold
key
on,
piece
hold
of
on.
information.
Hold on. It's very.
That's the key piece of information because we don't know how he was.
But it's very interesting that you would react that way to that.
No, just tell us, Adam. How did he say it?
for
Was he
real.
aggressive? Was he happy to
No.
see you? Okay, so why are you
Acting
getting
like
mad?
Nothing happened. Now, how dare a guy like that all of a sudden pretend nothing happened?
He never
It's like,
pretended
get out
nothing
of
happened.
my life, get out of my face. I don't ever want to talk to you.
So I will tell you something.
And I walked away. I didn't say a
A
word.
few things I will say. Number
ahead.
one, he did not go into your life. You went into his.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
He was there, and you walked right up into his life.
yeah.
That's number
you're
one.
the one that showed up at that CD bar.
Number
Fine,
two. He did not pretend like nothing happened. Every time you meet someone, every time you see someone, you do not go list out your entire friend history of what that would be insane. It's like every time you meet us, you're like, all right, let's start. So on November 1st, 2021, we met. No, you don't do that to
You
everyone.
lost me. You lost me.
Well, you
In
fucking.
what context?
So whenever we meet,
Yes.
we start talking about the now. Hey, Adam, what'd you do last week, right?
Right.
Do you say, why are you pretending like our entire history never happened? We're not pretending it never happened. You're just talking about stuff now. Why would I go through everything that's ever happened?
Okay,
What's your point?
Let me. Okay, let
Well,
me. Give you
what's your point is what I'm trying to tell you. Because if a guy
no.
says, hey, every time I see someone, right, I say, hey, Adam, how's it going? Or hey, Steve, how's it going?
Yeah.
Let me.
I don't say that because I'm pretending that I never met them or nothing, our history never happened. I'm saying that because in the context of today, you're right there. I'm being courteous to say hello. That doesn't mean that I'm pretending nothing ever happened. I'm not going to go through the list of everything that's ever happened every time I see you.
But
Yeah,
then
okay, so
I
let-
have to reverse the roles. If somebody says stay away from me, I don't think you would bother saying hello.
I personally wouldn't. But I'm not a freak who's picking up dudes in fucking
There
bars in the middle of the night.
Now, let's say I'll give you an example so you understand what Pantelis is trying to say. Let's say
Go ahead.
I get upset at you and I throw this pen at you, and it hits you across the cheek or whatever.
Fine, let's say.
Okay, and you didn't like it, and I go, I shouldn't have done that. I don't apologize or anything. I just go, fuck, Adam, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, and then we go away, and then we come record. Let's say in 3 weeks.
Okay.
We forgot about it. It happened. It was a thing that happened. You know, it was kind of acknowledged. In 3 weeks, when we come back in the studio to record, you go, this piece of shit isn't mentioning that penny through 3 weeks ago.
Why would I mention everything? Poseidon's way too tired. He shouldn't be talking right now. He's ruining the show.
Yeah,
Do
sorry.
you get it?
I don't know who said it, but essentially, all the guy said was, "Hey, how's it going, Adam?" And then you freaked out and said, "Why is he pretending?"
I didn't say a word, but I felt like saying, "Why are you talking to me? Why are we having a conversation? You ripped me off for thousands of dollars." And I'm like, you expect me to say hi to you?
Hold on,
Listen
how did he
to me.
rip you off for thousands of dollars?
He's the guy that
There were all
the
these
fan thing.
various transactions that happened, you know.
This the band guy?
No, that's not a guy.
Wait,
So
hold on,
everyone's
hold on.
ripping you off for thousands of dollars.
So hold on.
A few different
Hold on.
Okay.
If it's a few different people, Adam, right now,
I'll
everyone
explain
listening,
it.
hold on, before you explain it, this is something, you fool me once. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me
Fool me
twice. Shame on
yourself.
me.
Okay, fine.
This isn't his fault.
I'm
Fool me.
not
Fool me
disputing
3
anything.
times.
You're a bald gay ATM.
Wait. He's somewhat of a
No,
psychotic
stop talking.
person.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, okay? For a second. Listen to me. You went with the sole purpose of going to stores, and he was like committing credit card fraud or whatever, and he was paying you to drive or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Right? Yes. So how
That's not how I lost money.
how did you lose money with this person?
First of all, he had a drug problem. Okay, can you lend me
You don't
$20?
say.
Can you lend me? It was. There was some transaction which happened. I don't even remember how they happened. He was
Wait,
like-
what kind of transaction?
Was it sexual in nature?
Actually, okay, I'll tell you.
Like
the
how
story.
much? What
I'll
was the
tell you
amount?
Story.
What was the amount?
It was like $1,000.
What?
He wanted to buy some alcohol and send it up north, and the woman that he did it with drank it all. You know, he says, I don't have any money. Some people they're just con artists. You know.
Hold on a second. So you're
We
telling
even,
me.
okay, you're gonna laugh your head up, but it's the
I'm
truth.
gonna dude. This new remake of Pocahontas is wild.
He wanted me to give him money. We were supposed to go to some Native Indian reserve in Ontario and buy some weed, and it just, he just.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
But
Hold on,
But
bro.
you know what's interesting? You
So
said
hold
it
on.
last time on the air. You lost $700. Who cares? But I lost money.
Yeah,
Who
one
cares?
time. No,
Oh,
but
how
you, it's a
convenient.
repeat offense,
It's
bro.
happened a few times. Now come on, you guys don't know that. There's a lot of people that I've had to X from my life. Not a lot,
but-
5, whatever, a few.
So, wait,
I'm
so
just saying,
you,
at some point you are the issue.
yeah, so you went and bought alcohol for this guy?
I don't remember exactly what happened.
No, you fucking remember.
Oh,
Here's one. It was a 2 or 3 transactions, but when you add them all up, he was playing poker at a tournament and he lost, I think it was like $1,500. And he said, go collect the money from Adam. He's doing a vouch for me. The guy was going to fucking kill him.
Oh.
So I had to, shell out, and I don't want to go into that. It's personal, but he's sneaky. There's some sneaky people out there.
There's
So
some
wait, hold on. So
definite
when
sneaky people.
hold on, when the guy approached you, you said, "Here's $1,500."
Well, I had to make an arrangement to pay him. I'm not going to say what kind of person it was, but these are people you don't say, go screw yourself to.
Ah,
This was this was back rooms. This was not at a casino.
That's right. It's long
No,
over.
Adam is
but
a sketchy
remember, the
ass
casino
man.
was closed at the time. So.
Oh, you're so fucking retarded. This is beyond retardation. This is retardation. You know, Interstellar. This is like This is next level retard shit. So wait, hold on. So hold on. Pause. You were
didn't say
driving.
anything.
Listen to me. You were about to. So you drove this man. Why are you shaking? Calm down. You're not admitting to anything crazy here. Relax, okay? So you would drive this man to illegal poker games.
Yep. So
It
far,
was
so good.
once or twice.
That was not once. Or
I was
twice.
gonna say he did stuff like shoplifting, and I drove into various venues where there
So
was stuff
he
going on that
promised you.
was-
He promised you that he'd go in and win a couple $1,000s, and he would split it with you because you drove him or whatever.
Let me answer that.
Yes or no?
It didn't even register on my radar that the guy would fucking take that money. Number one, and number two, put it on my ass. Only psych,
What was he
only
gonna put on
crazy
your dick?
people.
So wait, hold
Can
on.
you spot me money? The guy. Okay, wait. Let me explain.
So you
This
would
is a
spot
key
him
thing.
walking in. You would spot him
The
walking
guy
in.
who ran the tournament sometimes spotted me like $200-$300. Nothing crazy. He spotted the guy $1,500. Said, "Don't worry, I've known Adam a long time." I'm surprised he didn't get his legs broken for that. But
For knowing you
But
a
that's
long time?
But that's because he pinned it on you. So when
You were gonna get your legs broken.
so when they came to you,
if I hadn't done anything, but I had to cough it up.
so when they came to you and you're like, yo, you gotta
It's
fork
he.
over the
Not
cash.
they, it's he. The guy who ran the tournament.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever.
I had to borrow it from somebody.
But hold on, you didn't tell him. You didn't tell him that. Oh no, I'm not responsible for this grown
I'll
man.
give you an answer which will hopefully make a lot of sense to you. The guy told me, given the milieu that I'm in, okay, I'm not going to go and break the guy's legs because I got more important fish to fry, okay? That's pretty much what he said. I think you know what I mean, right? He's not going to attract attention by going after some guy because he's in the bigger stuff.
Oh, he's in the bigger stuff.
You can imagine where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he fucked me for this. There were about 2-3
Oh, he
times.
fucked you for that, huh?
Well, I said, fucking go after him. He says, no, you vouched. You're the one who brought him into the tournament. Hence, you vouched. Hence, it's on you. So, listen, you can construe this whichever you want. You're asking me how did I end up getting ripped off, and I explained it to you. There were about
You're like a salmon that swims sideways.
You're not much of a salmon.
Side stream.
So I'll ask you again.
You're of a come on.
You really think that I should
don't
stay
know.
so much as hi to a guy like that, a little piece of shit that I happen to bump into? Stay the fuck away from me. Don't ever talk to me again. So now, okay, my question is the opinion that you share the same as mine on something like that? Now that you've characterized who this guy is, or I've characterized him to you, what are your thoughts?
How do you get?
I'm upset with you. How do you get upset?
How do you get
keep-
enticed into these things?
Like, yeah, how did the seedy underbelly allow you to enter it? Is what I'm wondering too. I wouldn't trust you in there.
He entered the seedy underbelly. They allowed him because
It's called
he
you
allowed
get
them to
referred.
enter
You get
him.
referred. I learned how to play poker just before COVID, actually.
You get referred. He's so cute.
You get referred. God damn, Adam. Wow.
Adam, you be special.
Yeah.
Pardon me? What word did you just use?
So let me tell you something, Adam. Your boy P. Diddy, you heard what's been happening with him?
Yo, so what's happening? I was gonna talk about it.
What were you going to talk about?
I was gonna ask you, like, have you been updated?
Well, that's
on
not
the-
talking about it. That's just you asking me.
Yeah, exactly. But so we could talk
I'm
about
all
it.
ears.
Well, right now, there's a lot of stuff coming out. Apparently, there's videotapes of orgies
Yeah, I heard about that.
of specific people that do not want this to come out. The names on the list are bigger than P. Diddy.
Yeah.
So I heard he was crying in jail.
Really?
Yeah, and people are freaking out. Like, if this, I don't think they're gonna let this stuff get out. They can't let it leak.
That bad?
Well, because it's everyone that you know. It's gonna be like DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg blowing dudes. Like, it's gonna be too much.
No.
This is just my humble opinion, but,
But hold on,
you
can-
guys started this. Well, you're responsible, right?
Can we say like we all kind of already knew?
Yeah, we knew.
You know what I mean? So like whether it comes out now,
Unless
or
you're like
not,
one of those hardcore like nerd fans of celebrities that you just think
Yeah.
celebrities can do no wrong.
The reason they didn't give him bail, are the charges that severe?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, he's a flight risk.
What else happened with P Diddy? Yo, did you see? So there's been videos coming out that you know what they did to Justin Bieber. That apparently he molested Justin Bieber.
I don't know how true
Do you think
it
that's
is.
true?
I hope not, bro. I feel bad for that
Did
guy.
you see the whole Kanye West actually saved Taylor Swift? Because it's been theorized now that Beyonce, you know, every woman artist would win like a Grammy or whatever, and they would thank Beyonce. Oh, if it wasn't for Beyonce.
Yeah.
So apparently she bullies other artists into like giving her credit and so she could stay on top and shit.
Maybe. Who the fuck
So
knows?
apparently-
That's stupid. Like,
apparently
that doesn't
people are
help her stay on top. That doesn't make any sense, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck, you're an idiot.
I don't know. I just saw videos.
I know, but you got to think that, like, it doesn't make any sense. I was like, I heard a rumor they've been bullied for fried chicken. You're like, yo, you know they bullied him for fried. Like, you don't have to repeat everything. Like, think, let it go
No, because
through.
what she would do,
You
what
ha-
she
it
would-
has
what
to
she
go
would
through
do
a
if
filter
she-
of your mind.
I understand, but what they're saying is
You
what-
don't stay
listen to
relevant
me.
by having someone thank you when they get an award. It doesn't make sense.
I understand. But what they were saying is if they didn't thank Beyonce or give credit to her or whatever, she would ruin their careers or some shit.
How? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. And then apparently they're saying Kanye West saved Taylor Swift that night by saying like, yo, Beyonce had some of the greatest, one of the greatest music videos of all time.
People like you shouldn't be allowed to vote is my issue.
But I'm
You-
asking, what do you think about this?
I told you it's complete fucking stupid nonsense. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It should be allowing Adam to drive it outside of a bar.
But did you see the videos that I'm talking about?
Oh my! I don't need to see, bro. What you're saying is stupid. You're not
But
listening.
I'm probably not explaining
You're
it right
repeating
because I'm
something,
tired.
and you're not listening. How stupid what
I'm
you're
probably
saying
not
is,
even explaining it right because I'm too tired.
bro.
But
What you're saying, these are idiots, dude. These are idiots who don't understand how. It's the same. Remember, it's the same people that tell you Hey, you want a good podcast moment? Just make a viral video. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that sentence mean? It doesn't mean anything. That's what you're saying. Yo, she stays on top because people thank her. Who gives a fuck who they thank?
Yeah.
You don't even watch the girl. Who do you think if you don't thank Beyonce, her career's over? It doesn't make any sense. And if she has the power to end your career, then why would she need you to thank her? To stay on top if she has so much control over it.
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
But fucking look, search it up, bro. This is what
No, I'm not gonna search it up.
Can you say one more time what he said? I didn't catch on
Fuck
at
you
all.
two, bro.
It doesn't-
Intellectuals out.